South of Midnight was one of my most anticipated games of the year. From the moment I saw the stop motion art style, I knew this wasn't going to be your typical action adventure game. It had this eerie handcrafted vibe that felt like a southern ghost story come to life. And on top of that, the main character is a black woman. You don't see that every day in gaming. And not just in the background either, she's the face of the whole experience. That meant something to me. Now, I'm not going to spoil anything in this review, so you can relax. We're keeping it clean. This also isn't going to be a review where I slap a number at the end of it like a Yelp rating. Nah, we're going to talk about what this game made me feel, what it nailed, and where it fumbled a little bit. Let's get into it.
You mean to tell me your mama never told you stories about critters and weavers? Oh, you're lucky I come along.
What?
Shh. Oh, that's two-toed Tom. Big gator. I gotta drop you off fast.
So let's talk about the presentation first. South of Midnight is visually striking. The stop motion look is bold and it gives everything this raw and perfect energy. Like you're inside a folktale someone's telling around a campfire. It ain't trying to be ultra realistic. It's trying to feel real. And that's why it's more powerful. Hazel, the protagonist, is layered. She's not written like a stereotype or someone whose pain is just for shock value. She's grounded, she's vulnerable, she's powerful, and most importantly, she's not hypersexualized. That shouldn't be revolutionary in 2025, but here we are. Representation done right.
University's travel buggy.
Gameplay wise, it's pretty simple, and that's not a bad thing either. It's linear with some light exploration here and there, and if you ever get lost or turned around, the game drops this weaving trail to guide you. Think of it like your ancestors leaving breadcrumbs. You get access to weaving powers early, which I appreciated. I'm tired of games that hold your abilities hostage for like 10 hours. Hazel comes in swinging, literally and magically. The upgrade tree is easy to follow, which I respect. It's clean, straightforward, and you're not buried in confusing menus. I didn't need to open up YouTube just to figure out how to equip a skill. The enemies are called haints, twisted spirits corrupted by trauma. There aren't a ton of variations, so I know some folks will call it repetitive, but let's be honest, most games are repetitive. We just like the kind of repetitive we vibe with.
Okay, what crazy thing is about to happen now?
I assume your first time in the Wii was a bit eventful?
Oh yeah, you could have warned me about the fog.
Fog? Oh, that fog. Yes. Must have slipped my mind. I'm a tad dehydrated. You get a pattern?
Yeah, I didn't expect it to be so personal.
Secrets are a terrible burden. That's why I'm so eager to help. By listening.
This is where South of Midnight really shines. It's a narrative-driven game with emotional depth, and it isn't afraid to sit with heavy topics. You see folklore, spirit work, and Black Southern history blended into something that feels personal and mythic at the same time. Early on, there's a spirit who helps guide people to freedom, basically a supernatural Harriet Tubman. That moment hit me. It didn't just look cool, it meant something. Hazel's journey is about helping others, and in doing that, she begins healing herself. It's not loud or flashy, it's quiet, intentional, and real. One of the boss encounters is rooted in childhood trauma, specifically the idea of suppressing emotions. And man, that hit different. As boys, we were taught not to cry, not to show weakness. As a dad, I'm teaching my sons the opposite. that it's okay to feel hurt. I wasn't expecting to be unpacking emotional baggage in the middle of a boss fight, but here we are, and it was one of the most memorable parts of the whole game.
He was my brother, Benji his name. He saw things different, he was my shame. And I said goodbye, I said farewell. I took my hammer, I took it to hell.
Sorry to be moving you around like this.
He was my brother.
And let's talk about the music. The score in this game is beautiful. It leans into gospel, blues, and southern folk sounds that just wrap around you. It's not just background noise, it carries emotion. There were moments where I just paused just to listen, and I felt the weight of the music in the scene. That's rare.
Is that from our house? Crouton? I never thought I'd be so glad to see you. You're the only thing I have left of my mama. Until I find her. Which I will. What the? I don't believe this. And this ain't even the weirdest thing I've seen today.
Now, it's not perfect. The lock-on system, trash. I'm sorry. I don't know who coded it, but they need to go back and apologize. Also, I had a glitch during the boss fight that forced a reload. Not the end of the world, but it kind of broke the immersion in an otherwise intense moment. It's just something to be aware of. But beyond that, the game runs solid. No major crashes.
What the hell?
Hurry up! Jump!
You said he'd run away.
I might have been misinformed.
It's short and sweet, about 15 hours to beat. It's the perfect size for this kind of story. It respects your time and your emotional energy. This game won't be for everyone, and that's okay. It's not supposed to be. But if you're someone who's ever carried pain, who's ever felt unseen, or who's just looking for a story with soul, this one's for you. If this review resonated with you, hit the like button, subscribe, and drop a comment. Let's talk about this one. I'm Cameron, and this was my review of South of Midnight. Stay grounded, stay healing, and I'll catch you all in the next one.